Hi, Cyrus.
Hey, Mama.
Thanks for joining me today.
Of course. Wish I was with you. Miss
Yeah,
you.
same
When
here.
did you visit?
Of, in isolation in different parts of the state. I'm in Arizona here, and where are you?
I am in Redondo Beach, California, right outside of Los Angeles.
Okay. And how's it going out there?
I guess as good as anywhere else. The one thing people are excited about is the less traffic. But other than that, people are pretty antsy here.
Yeah,
As far as I see a lot of people outside just trying to stay active and burn energy. But
yeah.
mhm.
Um, and tell us, like, what type of work or what profession are you in? What do you typically do?
I work in entertainment, do acting mainly,
Mhm.
um, as well as other small jobs.
Yeah,
But entertainment industry has been put on pause as far as working. But I think all projects are shut down. But there's always stuff to keep
yeah,
working on, which is nice about that.
yeah. Tell us a little bit about where you were when this coronavirus broke out.
Yeah. So about 2 months ago, I was in China, uh, northeast part of China, an area called Dandong. I was working on a movie and we were supposed to be working on it from January to the end of April. Um, and then, I first heard about it from you actually. I remember you sent me an article about a virus outbreak in China. It wasn't that big of a deal yet, and they didn't really even address it, and the production didn't even address it. And then after a week, they addressed it, and we kind of like started I guess washing our hands more, and they started giving us masks. And then after another week of rehearsals, they put the production on pause, and we thought we were there. We were just going to hang out for a week, but then the next day they shut down production completely and sent us home. So I was at close to ground zero. We were probably like 400 miles east of Wuhan.
Uh-huh.
Um, but yeah, we were in China. I mean, I was scared to tell people where I was when I got back because the virus was kind of picking up here. I got back about a month and a half ago, and
Do
the
you know
virus.
anybody that was with you that contracted it?
No,
Yeah.
no, nobody. I haven't,
Yeah.
I haven't, I haven't met anybody that
Yeah.
knows anybody yet either. It's just
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's good.
yeah, it's a great start. But I tell you what, it's not a good pickup line. They just got back from China.
Yeah. Yeah. Don't try that. But how has this corona pandemic impacted you though? What are some of the main ways it's impacted you?
uh, well, I guess it's always easy to think how this impacts you, but it's been nice realizing that it's a collective
Yeah.
thing. I obviously got the first wave of it compared to many Americans. Me and those guys working on that film because that was half a year I was going to be working on a film.
Yeah.
So that was a good job for me, and it was a really big production, huge war film. So I was really excited to do it. And I
Hmm.
was doing really well while I was over there, so that was kind of a bummer. And I got back to the States and was pretty bummed out. Uh, I was still going to auditions and whatnot, but it
Maybe you'll
was
get to go back for it. Maybe they'll reconvene on it.
yeah, and they're gonna do this film. It's a big time Chinese war film, but uh, that was the initial hit, and then obviously, so then I was walking around a month feeling bad for myself, but then everybody started it started getting serious here in America, and then everybody else started getting shut down, and obviously, as far as the entertainment industry, it's completely shut down. I mean, nobody can. I think I've done a couple of self-tape audition videos, but even if you get the part, I mean, there's nothing they can do right now. So the industry's really quiet, really dead. But it's as far as it's I guess it's reassuring knowing that everybody's going through it. And
Hmm.
it's a collective change of lifestyle with everybody. So
Yeah.
you can
And what
only
are you doing to cope with it? What are some
what's that?
What are some things you're doing to cope with day to day?
Well, luckily, I've been training for the apocalypse for about 2 years now. So no, I'm just, I'm just
Okay.
joking. I just mean as far as working out, like I've been
Yeah.
just staying in shape, but also getting a lot of reading done and working on my, trying to work on my craft as much as I can, just with reading plays and starting to study scripts and write, which is helpful, and standing out auditions. So that's been nice. I've been hanging out here with some of the old college teammates and buddies from USC, which is nice. We've been keeping each other company, obviously being responsible and, and hygienic, but it's nice. We can take each other's minds off it sometimes, and everybody kind of locks into their own thing. But it's nice knowing that, at the end of the night or day, you can just kind of have some people around you that, I guess, take the edge off of what's really going on.
Yeah. And what are some of the restrictions you have out there in LA?
Well, the big one that everybody's upset about are the beaches, shutting down the beaches. I think Redondo and Hermosa areas are actually still open, but I know in Santa Monica, some of the more popular beaches are shut down. They cut down the volleyball nets. I think it's the same as it is everywhere as far as, you can only have so many people in the grocery store, 6 feet. They're kind of lining people up outside of grocery stores. Yeah, they've closed. They're dissuading people away from the beaches because that's where everyone initially wants to go. So
Yeah. Yeah. It's like here with the hiking trails. Everyone wants to go to the
oh,
mountains
really?
to hike, and it's packed at the at the hiking trails, which
Like,
not doing anybody good. Yeah. Like all
yeah,
these
wow.
people. Yeah. So
Well, there's so much space out there. I feel like you can find somewhere to go.
yeah.
Yeah.
So, but it's important people stay in at this point, I think. So
Yeah, that's the trick, is trying to balance that. Obviously you want to stay active, but you also got to be safe. So it's a weird balance right now. But everybody seems to be pretty cool out here. I don't know. I mean, people are outside, but it's not crowded, and everyone's keeping their distance and not really like being too irresponsible, it seems like.
uh-huh.
So
All right. Well, I don't want to go on for too long because I don't want to lose people's interest, but really appreciate your time and thanks for sharing with me.
yeah, thanks, Mom. Appreciate it. This is a great time to. There's so much to do, so much to create while we're all, again, like I said, just going through this together. So
Yeah. Yeah.
this is cool.
Well,
This is
I hope
cool.
to see you in person soon and give you a big hug.
Yeah, me too. I miss you, Mom.
Yeah. God bless.
All right, I love you.
Love you. Bye.
Bye bye.